There are times when a person feels a profound hollowness. It is as if the animating principle, the very spirit that gives color and weight to existence, has quietly slipped out of the room. Things lose their vibrancy. Food loses its taste. The future becomes a flat, gray horizon. This is not a supernatural event. It is a deeply human problem, a signal something has gone wrong in the machinery of the self. This feeling can creep in slowly over years of quiet desperation, or it can arrive suddenly after a great loss or a crushing defeat. It is a sign of overload, meaning lost a battle fought too long without victory. We must use plain words. Its presence is shrouded in shame and confusion. Obscure language will not help. This essay will dissect the phenomenon with psychology and philosophy. We will draw on depth psychology, thinkers like Carl Jung. We will incorporate modern clinical psychology and thinkers who see the link between responsibility and mental fortitude. The objective is not merely academic. The goal is to understand why this emptiness occurs and to lay out a practical, step-by-step path back to substance and purpose. When the soul seems to have departed, life becomes a burden. Simple tasks can feel monumental. Making a cup of coffee, answering an email. Warm human connection feels distant. Watching loved ones through glass. Sleep offers no rest, either a bottomless pit or a distant shore you can never reach. Your thoughts become torment circling around failure, pointlessness, despair. These symptoms are not a character flaw. Believing they are is a catastrophic error. They are vital signals, like a dashboard warning light. They indicate your system. Your nervous system, your psychological structure, your personal narrative is under unsustainable strain. The system is exhausted, depleted, and crying out for a change in strategy. Heeding these signals is the first step toward repair and recovery. Ignoring them risks complete system breakdown and a much darker descent. The image of a single, unlit candle, a faint wisp of smoke. To understand this feeling of emptiness, you must first grasp what happens within the mind when it is under siege. Protracted stress, chronic pain, deep psychological wounds fundamentally alter the brain's operation. Your nervous system, designed to respond to immediate threats, becomes trapped in a state of high alert. It begins to perceive danger everywhere, even in neutral situations. To protect itself from further harm, the brain narrows its focus, shutting down curiosity, creativity, openness to experience. This is a survival mechanism. But when the perceived danger is chronic and internal, the mechanism backfires. The brain learns that effort leads to pain or failure, a state called learned helplessness. Second, the narrative structure of the self, meaning organizes life and lets you endure suffering toward a valued goal. When meaning collapses, perhaps a crisis of faith, the loss of a loved loss, or the realization your life's goal was hollow, an abyss opens up. Without a why, the how becomes unbearable. Responsibility, often the antidote, can feel like a crushing weight. Action grinds to a halt when there is no compelling reason to act. Third, the problem of the shadow, what you deem unacceptable, shameful, painful. It is the dark twin you refuse to acknowledge. Trauma, humiliation, profound failure tempt you to bury the pain. But what is buried does not disappear. It festers and grows in the dark, poisoning motivation, sabotaging efforts beneath consciousness. The shadow whispers, "You are unworthy. You are broken. You do not deserve to be helped." This internal voice paralyzes you, preventing you from reaching out. Finally, biology, severe, prolonged distress reshapes brain chemistry. Anhedonia, sleep-wake disruption, appetite swings, drained energy. Measurable changes creating a vicious loop. Recognizing the signs of this internal disconnection is critical. The changes are often behavioral, concrete, observable. A once engaged person begins a steady withdrawal. Invitations are declined. Calls go unanswered. Isolation emerges because social energy is depleted. The outside world feels threatening. The system minimizes all incoming stimuli. Order and chaos mirror internal state. Surrender appears in the surroundings. Self-care wanes when belief in self-worth falters. Listen, what's the point? It doesn't matter anyway. If death is framed as escape, treat it as a distress signal of the highest order. The void does not appear from nowhere. It is the end point of specific pathways of suffering. Loss is among the most powerful. The death of a spouse, a child, a parent. Ends of relationships, identities, or a business can collapse your life story. Chronic stress without autonomy, grinding work, unending care, poverty, erodes resilience. Hormones flood, cognition depletes, endurance wears out. The psyche trips its breaker to prevent overload. Overwhelming events, assault, combat, accident, can wall off unbearable horror. Unprocessed trauma becomes a hidden landmine, generating dread. Emotion shuts down. Numbness mimics emptiness. When roles fall away. Parent, professional, athlete, leader. Identity can collapse. Retirement, children leaving, changed ability. Who am I now? Without a new identity, a person drifts, like a cracked desert floor to an indistinct horizon. Section 5. The body keeps the score. Physical manifestations. Emptiness is also physical. The mind and body form one system. When the psyche collapses, the body follows. This is bone-deep weariness sleep does not touch. After too long on emergency power, non-essentials shut off. The gut is sensitive to despair. Appetite vanishes or surges, leading to deficits and inflammation. Chronic, unexplained pain often travels with emptiness. Stress hormones suppress immunity. You fall ill more and recover slower, deepening the cycle. Shoulders curl, head hangs, movement slows and shrinks. The posture of defeat speaks without words. The body is not a container. It participates in the drama and shows the spirit's burden and form. Do not aim for a miraculous recovery. That fantasy breeds disappointment. The path back is built with small, concrete bricks. Reclaim agency with a single daily duty. Choose one task and see it through, regardless of motivation. Each completion proves you are not helpless. Impose minimal, benevolent structure. Regular sleep is powerful medicine. Add one predictable meal. Routine reduces load and signals safety. Re-engage the body. Start with a short walk. Go a bit farther tomorrow. Movement shifts chemistry, regulates rhythm, and returns you to the present. Break isolation with one honest line. I have not been feeling like myself. I am having a very hard time. Being heard pierces shame and begins reconnection. Emptiness is a crisis of meaning, and meaning is the byproduct of responsibility. Voluntarily shoulder a manageable burden. Care for another living thing. Objective demands pull attention out of misery and affirm competence. If you can manage a plant, try a pet. Needs are simple and anchor you in reality. Extend to people. One call, one small errand. Prove your actions matter. Turn inward with truth. Name avoidance, hard talks, harmful habits. Write, plan, act one step at a time. Courage is choosing the next right step despite fear. Get up, make the call, speak the sentence. Individuation is not about happiness, but about shouldering life voluntarily. That meaning fills the void. No person is an island, and the path out is rarely solitary. Seeking help is wisdom and courage. A competent clinical psychologist is an ally. Tools to challenge distortions, space to explore traumas and losses. Sometimes medication provides stability for the hard work. If you see a loved one fading, resist fixing with advice or cheer. Offer steady, non-judgmental presence. You are not alone. I am not afraid. Make small, concrete invitations that bypass decision fatigue. Re-enter shared activity and mutual care. If suicide is voiced, treat it as immediate crisis. Stay, remove means if safe, seek urgent help. Contact emergency services, hotlines, professionals. This is the ultimate act of care. Profound emptiness is terrifying, but it need not be a death sentence. Treat it as a compass. Stop. Admit you are lost. Assess. It signals the story and map are wrong. You need a new direction. It cries for care, meaning, and a more truthful way of being. The path begins with the smallest voluntary step. Each act is a vote for existence and a stitch mending your world. You cannot and need not do it alone. Reach for your network and professionals. Take the next right step now. It is the beginning of a better story, the path back to life.